Good afternoon and welcome back to Courtroom Chronicles, Trials of South Africa. So we had General Dumisani Khumalo at the ad hoc committee today. So as South Africans, here's what we need to know about how political killings are investigated and how syndicates operate. This is the class that we're in. General Dumisani Khumalo, the former head of the Provincial Political Killings Task Team, spoke today about the work challenges, the successes of the PKTT when he joined the team, and the serious challenges that he faced. He said those were uncoordinated operations, the mismanagement of staff, vehicles being misused, and even media attacks against the team. Yet he managed to restructure the PKTT, building a multi-departmental approach that focused not just on who committed a killing, but why it happened and who benefited from it. So this approach has led to real results. He said just now in 2025, they had over 600 cases that they had handled, with more than 50% of political suspects kept in custody. You know, we have that problem. People are given bail. So he says 50% of these suspects were kept in. Unlike normal SAPS cases, where most are on bail. So they also tackled cases involving traditional leaders and extended investigations to places like University of Fort Hare. He also shared insights on organized crime syndicates. To join these groups, criminals must have a history of avoiding prosecution, connections with law enforcement, politicians or business leaders, and even legitimate businesses to launder money and move resources like firearms across borders. Who are you thinking of? Because as he was talking about this, I had only one name in mind, and that's Vusumuzi Matlala. So these syndicates thrive because they manipulate the criminal justice system, get early warnings of law enforcement actions, and protect their operations through influence and networks. So General Khumalo stressed that the PKTT model is not just a task team, it's a new way of investigating crime. It's designed to fight organized crime effectively and recommends spreading this methodology across the country. So while the PKTT faced obstacles, their model shows that it works. And it's possible when investigations are coordinated, motive-driven, and are backed by multiple departments. So South Africans, this is how we fight crime. And I'm going back to listen. I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.